everybody? Welcome back to the Thescylounge podcast, episode number 333, Sportsball, Sweaty Summers Simmer. So, the Lakers, everyone's favorite team, right, since 2019. But being a fan of this team since 1998, I would have thought I'd be prepared for a lot of bullshit losses, right? Whether it be the shitty 17-win season or the optimistic and hopeful yet just downright shitty team in the Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle team. Remember that shit? But this is a new kind of irritants right now. The LA Lakers, your Los Angeles Lakers, decided, hey, we're going to go in the play-in tournament as a 7th seed, take on the Golden State Warriors, barely win, and some way, somehow, we're going to get to Phoenix, the 2nd seed in the West, and do well against them. How? Everyone was pretty much injured and dead, right? I mean, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they were dead throughout the season. They barely came back. And holy hell, there is no chemistry in this team. The Suns eliminated the Lakers in 6 games. Now, some context for you about the Suns. The Suns haven't been in the playoffs for damn near a decade. This was Devin Booker's first playoff series ever. You can say the same thing about DeAndre Ayton. Well, Cameron Payne's been there, done that. But guys like Cameron Johnson, I would imagine, first time, right? But yeah, those boys, they were hungry. They actually wanted the wins. They had the balls, the cojones, to get shit done. But you know who didn't have that? The Lakers! I'm going to start with Rob Pelinka. Rob, you understand what you did in the offseason by trading away guys like Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. I mean, hell, I'll even put Danny Green in there. Danny Green, letting Rondo fucking go. You understand that is fucking up chemistry, right? Oh, no. We're going to add young guys. We're going to fit the timeline with AD. Oh, everything's going to be great. LeBron James is still going to be LeBron James. He's not going to age at all. Let's give him an albatross contract. Yeah! I have no real complaints about the AD contract, but holy fuck, man. Can you actually play 5 years, AD? Can you? LeBron, you are one of the biggest bitches out there. I don't care how good you are. I really don't. I don't. In totality, I'll probably appreciate your career at the end when you're done. But right now, you're on my team. And you, comically, just after you get ousted from this series, says, oh, I'm gonna join the Monstars. I'm promoting my new movie, Space Jams 2. Over there in Hollywood. Just gonna join the Monstars and not give a shit about all that money you're just gobbling up. You know, you're not thinking about trying to win a championship. No. You already won it, so you're good. You're done. You honored Kobe that 1 year. You only brought the Mamba mentality for that 1 year, and now check mark. You're done. Okay, cool. If that's the case, I hope all of you leave. Straight up. Now, is this coming from a place of irrational emotions? Yes it is. But I'm pissed. Because these fucking piece of shit Lakers had no heart throughout the series. Absolutely no fucking heart. They played like their balls were cut off. And Devin Booker was just breaking ankles with that shit. Just dribbling them balls right on your fucking face. And you didn't do anything about it. So do you think I have any sympathy as a Lakers fan towards my Lakers right now? No. Oh, free agents are going to walk away. Then walk! Leave! If you don't want to fucking bring a championship mentality every day, leave! That includes you, Frank! Oh yeah! You thought I forgot about you, Frank, didn't you? Oh, Frank. Your fucking questionable rotations, your general tactics late in games, infuriating! Not to mention the fact that referees are trying to help you, but you can fucking take advantage of that shit, right? Yeah! To be fair, referees have been shit all around, but oh my god. There were some pretty fucking bad calls just given to the Lakers, yet you fuckers didn't do anything about it. Never do. The Lakers just make something happen in my brain. You know, all my sports team does this. Like they do. Especially when they fail miserably, like Lakers just did. You're defending fucking NBA champions. Yet you... yet you just said, fuck it! Fuck it! We're gonna play like fucking dog shit underdogs. You played with less heart than the Memphis Grizzlies, who got knocked out in 5. The Grizzlies showed more heart with that young core. Oh, but we were injured. So because you're injured, your bench players, your role players can't play with their fucking heart? They can't fucking go out there and ball? They can't give a shit? They can't be asked to give a shit? Really? Really? Oh, they're being paid how many millions of dollars and they can't be bothered to give a shit? Is that it? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that these entitled pricks have to be pampered and fucking just sucked on like a bunch of cucks. What the fuck are we doing here, folks? If you're a real Lakers fan, you should be pissed at this shit. Or sad, or whatever. Feel whatever you want. But satisfied is not the answer with this fucking exit. It's not. And Rob Pelinka, I really fucking hope you learned your lesson this season, or through the offseason, and don't do anything stupid and drastic, because holy fuck. Can you imagine if we had Dwight right now? Can you imagine if we had Dwight right now at the 5? Do you understand how much better our fucking team would be? Do you understand if we had Rondo instead of Dennis fucking Schroeder? Maybe we win a fucking game! Fuck you, LeBron. Just fuck you, dude. You AARP fuck. You're just gonna keep getting old, collect that fucking paycheck, and just maybe ball out every, 12, 20 games, right? Is that your whole motto now? Just conserve for the playoffs. Oh, wait, no, wait. You can't even do that anymore. Bro, you didn't even fucking switch that shit on in the fucking playoffs. So I don't want to hear anything from the fucking Lakers anymore. I even said this shit right before the season started. The Lakers aren't going to go back-to-back. Be very difficult. Yet all you dumb motherfuckers said, oh, back-to-back. It's happening. It's not happening. That dream is dead. Fuck everything. Fuck the Lakers. But go Lakers. Oh! This is the thing with sports monogamy, boys and girls. I have been cheering this team on since 1998. I'm not going to be cheering for any other goddamn team. Trust me on that shit. But I'm pissed off. I'm frustrated. And I'm going to say some dumbass outlandish shit about this fucking team. And you know what? I don't have all the goddamn solutions. If I did, I'd be a fucking GM over there in that fucking purple and gold rinky-dink. Don't you think? But I'm just a fan who watches this team struggle, play heartlessly. Yeah? Play heartlessly. Whatever the fucking right word is there. And I see them play for the money. Nothing else. Oh, Dennis. You really think all that shit you're saying now about, oh, I can come back and win a championship mentality. Shut the fuck up, Dennis Schroeder. Fucking leave, you money-hungry whore. And my boy Caruso, I love you, dude. But if you become an FA and decide to test out the free agency market, I have nothing else to say. Thanks for the ring. Bye. And honestly, that goes for anybody and everybody on this fucking squad. If you want to leave, fucking leave. Just fucking leave. All right, Lakers rant done. Oh, these fucking assholes, man. They just find amazing new ways to piss me off. Oh, it's LeBron's first round exit. Are you sad about that? No, I don't give a shit. I'm glad you got your first round exit, LeBron. I'm glad there's some humility coming your way, you arrogant piece of shit. Oh, and now you're going to go into like GM mode and train everybody. You fucking jerk-off piece of shit. Go work on your fucking Space Jam post-production and suck up all those Hollywood cucks to fucking promote your shitty movie. Yeah, don't even worry about the offseason. I honestly hope you just fucking leave or get traded to Cleveland. Yeah. Play with Bronny, huh? Is that the goal here? Pretty sure I'm pretty sure that won't happen with the Lakers. I hope you get fucked and lost, bitch. All right, Lakers salt over. I'm done. I'm done talking about these assholes, man. I'm fucking done. Because there's nothing else to talk about moving forward. Just playoff basketball. And I'm going to enjoy that very much. And you know I'm going to be cheering for my boy, Luka Doncic, as we have many merchandises in this cave, boys and girls, but I do like me my Luka Skywalker t-shirt. And you know I'm going to be wearing that shit when the Mavs take care of the Clippers and advance to have more fun in round 2. But, hey man, lots of salt coming from LA, but hey, at least one LA team is doing okay, despite all the salt production nearby where they are. And of course, I am talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers, as the Dodgers are still battling it out and duking it out in that tough NL West, but boy, howdy, boys and girls, we got our guys coming back. I mean, we had this whole injury spread for quite some time, and shit looked pretty bad and dangerous. But here we go. Zach McKinstry's back. Cody Bellinger's already back. Now we're going to get AJ back. And Bruce Dark-Adderall. And Jimmy Nelson? Oh! This, boys and girls, is what I have waited. See the Dodgers at full potential, full capacity, and just cream pie the ever-loving fuck out of everybody in this goddamn league. Now, of course, I mean, this isn't going to be, 2001 Mariners where you're just destroying everybody, 116 wins, but I really do hope, the boys keep going, keep at it. I mean, from this point forward, I hope we don't, lose a series or get swept in a series. I mean, series ties, okay, I'll take that. But being healthy, having this, bullpen and starting pitching doing really well for the Dodgers, I'm very optimistic about our, future. But, when I look on the site behind me and see the purple and gold, I'm reminded that, yes, the Dodgers have had a tumultuous time in the playoffs in October. So, as I am still very optimistic about the regular season, how things are going to progress through this 162-game season, in the back of my mind, October is always a fucking headache. Always is. But, it's through sportsball pain that we learn gratitude and true love of these individual teams. And I won't lie to you, man. Something about the Dodgers and the Lakers, whenever they lose, I mean, I scream my fucking head off. I go fucking ape shit, but it's true love, man. It's true love. It's the only way to really explain it. It's irrational thoughts. It's overbearing emotions. It's anxiety when things don't go your way, right? But 'tis Sportsball. It's a fickle beast. It's a fleeting beast, yet it's a fun beast. But, when your team is just perpetually in pain. You just become numb to it after a while. Like Arsenal! Arsenal! Arsenal FC! We're by far the most mediocre team the world has ever seen. And it's Arsenal. I can't believe I'm singing that while I have a Dennis Bergkamp jersey right here behind me. The man was part of the Invincibles and truly created a lasting legacy with Arsenal. But this rendition of Arsenal in 2021, fuck all that shit. No, it's a fucking clown fiesta. It is a fucking parade of jokers. And you know what? Most of these cocksuckers are leaving. Like David Luiz. Bye, Sideshow Bob. I never want to see your ass again. And if we can get rid of Willian, please, get his ass out. Get him out. I never want to see another ex-Chelsea player over 30 again in the squad. Petr Cech, really? Better check yourself and get the fuck out! I'm glad Danny Ceballos is gone. He's finally terminating his loan deal, going back to Madrid. Fuck off, Danny. Fuck off. Never wanted you. Maybe 1 or 2 games where you're magical. But majority of your stay, absolute bullshit. Injury riddled, just inconsistent crap. Get the fuck out, Danny Ceballos. What is a bummer, though, is Martin Odegaard terminating his contract. Really wanted that kid. I really wanted him to stay with Arsenal. I thought his vision, the way he can play the ball, his techniques, I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was really good for the squad. But here we go! Saying goodbyes and fucking everybody off! That's Arsenal. Everybody fucks off from Arsenal. Because we're by far the most mediocre club the world has ever seen. And I hate it. I hate saying that shit. Because I feel like even in the Wenger banter years, there was some level of, dignity that this fucking club had, but that shit's gone out the window. But when I reminisce about good times over there in the Wenger era, even though we had some, a good, better part of a decade of banter, but a part of the banter, we do have some treasure moments, right? Like a certain Nicholas Bentner, Lord Bentner, who made football enjoyable and rather weird and curious. But Lord Bentner will retire from football at age 33, and alongside him, another young fellow will be retiring from the game of football, Sam Allardyce. Yes, manager extraordinaire, who, by all means, is he really all that great? Sure, he has a perfect record in English football. For actual England squad football, international squad, he is 1-0, undefeated, all-time. Shout out to you, Sam Allardyce. But yeah, mostly mediocre career. That's all I can say. Same with Nicholas Bentner. He's a meme, but mediocre all over. But hey, congratulations to those two on long football careers, even though I just kind of shit on them. But yeah, best of luck to you, gentlemen, to whatever you do in the future. Yeah, not part of football anymore, so not in my mind. Bye. And that's just the way I am, man. I don't see this shit in front of me. I'm not really, gonna be overly concerned about it, right? Kind of like how the USFL is trying to knock at the door. Oh, we're going to be another football team. Can you let us in? No. Like the USFL plans to come back in 2022, but do you really think the NFL monopoly will let you have your fun? Do you think that things are going to happen proper with your league there? Okay. All right. If you think so, that's adorable. And if it's just like the USFL from the 80s where you had the seasons going on kind of simultaneously, right? If I'm not mistaken on there. Yeah, don't you think that's going to cause a lot of problems? And are you just going to gather all the blacklisted players of USFL and just go at that? Because I would imagine you're probably going to hire Colin Kaepernick because why the fuck not? The woke idiots need that shit, right? I don't know, man. I see a move like this, USFL returning for the first time in 4 decades, and it's just met with cynicism. Like, why the fuck are you coming back? Nobody asked for this shit. Nobody wants you. And plus, that monopoly in the NFL, you really think they're going to let you do anything? You really think they're going to let you succeed unless you are a subsidiary of them? Okay, all right. If you think that shit's going to work, that's fine. Have fun. I mean, we all live in our own illusions, right, boys and girls? I'm pretty sure the people in the USFL are doing the same thing, but we all know the NFL is king. Even though, the NFL isn't perfect. It's not. It's not perfect. Oh my God. There's so many fucking issues. Inconsistency with players, suspensions, all the crime charges from certain players, domestic abuses, domestic violence, aggravated assault, other battery charges, things like that. A list of crimes goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So that's there for the NFL. There's also concussion issues, player safety, the league, and just general, disbanding of fan support for the chase of money. I mean, you look at San Diego, St. Louis, even Oakland. Yeah. But all that shit brushed under the rug, the NFL is king. Because that's just how it goes. And when we do talk about the NFL, I mean, I do have a team that I support in the NFL. Of course I do. My Seattle Seahawks. And, all the offseason drama and bickering aside, it's been relatively quiet now. You have the odd Julio Jones rumor here and there, but there's only one thing that matters to me, and it finally happened. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my man, our God, has signed a new deal, 4 years, $14.5 million, and none other than Dicko Mode, Michael Dickson, punt god extraordinaire. And I'm excited. I'm very excited for Michael Dickson to be coming back to the squad. Man. And it just makes me more excited about football because, I mean, whether it be a guy like Michael Dickson doing damage on the special team, I mean, with the fucking inside the 5-yard line, goddamn punts. I mean, some of the magical stuff that Michael Dickson is able to do with the punts, it's some good shit. Although he's had some inconsistent moments throughout, I believe, the 2020 season. A little bit icky. But this makes me excited about football. Special teams, defense. I mean, our Seattle defense is going to be nasty. I mean, hopefully Alden Smith can come back. All right? All the brushing under the rug should... Alden Smith maybe comes back. Who knows? But, yeah. Then you have the offense. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Chris Carson. Anybody else effective? Not really. No. I mean, I could list the guys, but what the fuck is the point if they're not effective, right? I mean, I guess David Moore's gone. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, David Moore's gone. Oh. Well, Dwayne Eskridge, I mean, we just drafted the guy, so, yeah, excited about football. Despite me kind of sounding scattered and not really seeming like that, I am excited. I am very excited about football coming back. And, of course, I really hope the Seattle Seahawks can win the Super Bowl. I don't really have a lot to say about the Seahawks at the moment, other than that, really, because, dude, it's time, man. It's been what, 8 years now? It's been 8 years. It's gonna be 9 by the time next Super Bowl rolls around in February. So, yeah, we're nearly a decade there. So it'd be nice to win a Super Bowl soon. I know that sounds spoiled, especially as a Seattle Seahawks fan who literally picked this team after they lost Super Bowl 49. But, yeah, it's been a while. I've seen this team through some pain, some growing pains, and just perpetual pain, which just sucks. But football will be back, and I'll be excited. And crazy part, too, is, boys and girls, the Seattle Seahawks are going to be playing their first preseason game in Las Vegas in August. And you know what? I'm going to try to go to that game if I could. I want to see my boys in preseason mode. Of course, I mean, you're not going to see the superstars play every down, but the fact that everybody's there and part of the organization, I mean, I'm down for that shit. So hopefully we can figure out a way to get there in August. But hey, until then, go Hawks. But Boys and girls, I mean, this episode has been nothing but sports ball because we're just sweating out in this summer heat and just have to talk about some sports ball action while we are simmering out in that sunlight. But, despite all the heat here in Las Vegas, it's a hockey town. I know hockey town title belongs to Detroit. I understand that, but this city has become a hockey town. We love our hockey here. Even though our team is down 2-0 in the second round, and they played like dog shit in game 1, and then got fucked in game 2. Not talking about the referees fucking the Golden Knights, boys and girls. Not talking about that at all. The Knights fucked themselves. You can't score on power plays. What the fuck is wrong with you? With that squad, with that roster, what the fuck is wrong with you? And game 1 was an absolute disaster. 7-1 loss. And, I don't really fully put that on Robin Lehner. I don't, but yeah, Robin Lehner's not going to get another start unless Fleury's injured. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about game 2. All that anger and shit just kind of subsided, next game up because game 3 is going on right now as I am speaking. But by the time this is uploaded on YouTube, the game is going to be over, and we are going to have a very interesting series dynamic. You're either up, you're not up. I mean, you're down because you're already down 2-0. So you're going to be down 2-1 or 3-1 or 3-0. Can't get my fucking numbers right now, but the Vegas Golden Knights have to get their goddamn numbers right because if we fucking don't, we're going to get swept. Seriously, if we go 3-0 against the fucking Colorado Avalanche, we will get swept. They're that good. I don't doubt it. I mean, the only iffy part for me has always been Philip Grubauer, but he's been really good. And it's kind of sucky that he's good. But again, that's hockey, boys and girls. I mean, you can control the things you can control, but you can't control how your opponent's going to do, especially goalies, man. The playoffs are a very interesting beast. You can have the best lines, but you just have that one goalie who just can figure your shit out. Yeah. Then you're just left to die. And Vegas is very familiar with that. They're very familiar with goalies just leaving you out to die. Whether it be Thatcher Demko, Anton Khudobin, or, holy fuck, who is the first round? Yeah, Cam Talbot. But now you got Philip Grubauer. Oh, great. Oh, and before that, Martin Jones and Braden Holtby. So, you always make goaltenders look like gods, which sucks. And I know it's kind of a downer episode when I don't get, excited about my team. But, dude, that game 2 fucking sucked. Losing the 3-2 in overtime like that to the Colorado Avalanche, where you felt the Vegas Golden Knights lost that game more than the Colorado Avalanche won it. They had so many opportunities, so many chances that just didn't go in. Didn't just have the right mark. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. And I'm really hoping game 3 things can change. Again, game's going on right now downstairs. I'm going to be going back to the action in the second period here very soon. But someone who's not going to be part of the games for quite some time in the Stanley Cup playoffs is going to be Mark Scheifele of the Winnipeg Jets. As Mark Scheifele, during the second round series against the Montreal Canadiens in game 1, just straight up hit Jake Evans, who was going for an empty netter around the goal post, going behind, do a little wraparound. But that's when Mark Scheifele decides to fucking check him, and Jake Evans wasn't getting up for a while. Shout out to Ehlers for covering everybody to make sure that Jake Evans didn't get stepped on from the massive fucking pile that was just getting on Mark Scheifele, who, honestly, you deserve more than 4 games, you fucking prick. You really are something else for that fucking hit. And I'm glad Montreal's up 2-0 in the series at this point. I mean, shout out to Carey Price, who is absolutely amazing, right? But, yeah, Mark Scheifele, go fuck yourself. go fuck yourself. 4 games isn't enough. And honestly, I hope the Montreal Canadiens fucking sweep the Winnipeg Jets, because you deserve nothing. Like, I know I just shouted out Ehlers, but dude, fuck Mark Scheifele. That action alone, yeah, I hope you get fucked. And that's salty as shit. But this episode started salty, motherfucker. What did you expect? It's salt all throughout. Your sodium levels are going to be at an all-time high in this goddamn summer episode. Number 333. But that's all the shit I can give you today, boys and girls. So make sure to come back tomorrow for new saucy stuff. So until next time, fuck off. I don't really have a proper outro, so yeah. Fuck off. Oh boy. Camera went crazy.